All right, welcome to round number 4. Full disclosure, the 3-0 that we had in the league so far, I did finish that league on stream. Finished that league 4-1, as well as a couple other leagues. Now we are in the beginning of a new league, which I'm going to use to finish these last couple matches before another stream. And then I'll finish this league on stream as well. Anyway, this hand, we are on the play. This hand looks like a keep. So I will be keeping it. I'm going to lead on Aether Vial. Off of probably Hallowed Fountain, since I do have this Mantis Rider. Obviously, we don't know yet blind how important it is for me to conserve life points or not, but if we draw the Temple Garden or the basic plains and have fetched the other, then we'll be unable to cast Mantis Rider and probably not want to take our Vial up to 3. Okay, so perhaps Ponza. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be Tooth and Nail, but most likely Ponza. It's good we have the Vial in that case. It may be worth me getting this Thalia into play instead of going champion. Keep them off of Blood Moon for another turn. Yeah, I think I'll put the Thalia in. I lose a counter off of this champion that way, but use my mana more efficiently. Perhaps make their turn a little harder. They can't Stone Rain or Blood Moon this turn. Plains. Lightning Helix my Thalia. So I believe with the trigger on the stack, we're going to Vial in this champion, tick it up, hopefully draw a land? No. With 3 3-drops, sorry about that, with 3 3-drops, looks like we're probably going to be taking this Vial up to 3. Unfortunate that we don't really get to do anything this turn. Needed a land or a 2-drop. Another 3-drop was kind of like the worst draw there for us. Even 1-drop would have been fine. Basic Mountain. Well, I don't fully know what my opponent is up to. And by that I mean I have no idea what my opponent is up to. Maybe they're on some kind of prison-y deck where they wanted to splash green for ramp elements, like a Sun and Moon deck with green. They are playing Utopia Sprawl, which is not exactly great alongside Chalice, but not totally unreasonable. I mean, it's not like you have to play 0-1s to afford to play Chalice, right? You can definitely play 1s alongside your Chalice, especially rampy 1s. But Basic Mountain is kind of weird if that was the case, so sure, Chandra is definitely the kind of card we'd expect to see in a Ponza-style deck. I would like to take this up. Alright, this turn's going to be a little better for us. I guess we're just going to cast and Vial in this. Both the counters from my champion, and we get to attack for 6. I'm gonna kill the Chandra though. Card's pretty great. So you, Chandra. Oops, I have a stop on the draw step from yesterday. I'm sure that was a freebooter at the end of your draw step kind of situation. Basic Forest. Another Utopia Sprawl. Alright, choosing red. So I have access to quad red now. Blood Moon. That Utopia Sprawl falls off. Wall of Omens tapped. So, certainly never taking this up again. Always no, always yield. No. Unfortunate. So, we get to attack for 9 or 10. I guess I just wait on the Reflector Mage. Although, since everything comes in tapped, I guess if they, like, killed my Thalia and played a blocker, I would want a Reflector Mage, but then I lose a damage, but they'd only have one blocker. Yeah, I guess I might as well just Reflector this then. That doesn't really make any sense. If they had, like, a Wrath of some sort, like Anger, they probably would have already used it anyway. They definitely would have already used it anyway. Yeah, I guess I just drop this. If they have another wall, this is particularly irritating for them, so that's good at least. But I think I just really want to get in that extra damage. I'm really only reducing the number of blockers next turn by 1 anyway. Like, they're going to definitely have 1 blocker for me to remove. I might as well remove it now. I can't really think of a reason to wait other than if they have like a much better blocker, which doesn't really matter because I'm just trying to go wide around it anyway, or if they have like an Anger or something, which also doesn't really matter because I'm almost certainly going to lose if they did. Sandbagging the Reflector Mage probably won't change that, and they clearly didn't have one last turn, so plus I'd still have, I guess I'd still have the champion, right? So I guess I'd even want to Violin the Reflect. Even if they had Anger, I'd want to Violin the Reflector Mage. So yeah, I think there's just like no reason not to. Not to do it on our own turn. Get the extra point of damage. Put that wall back in their hand. All right. So, I mean, don't really know what I want here. Like, it seems like my guess of what they are is like sort of in the realm of correct. They did have Blood Moon, Lightning Helix, Wall of Omens. I mean, so far it looks like a lot of the cards you'd find in some mixture of white, red, splash green. I don't really know what else that might entail and what the remainder of their list might look like other than kind of like a Sun and Moon deck with green or some mixture of Ponza and Sun and Moon, but there's probably not a lot I want to change. Don't think Necromancer really does anything for me here. I expect Anger, if anything. They might have Wraths like a white-red deck would, but it's not really clear that they will. Maybe I want Tireless Trackers. Anafenza survives Anger and Bolts, so you could argue for that. Renegades blows up Chalice if they have it. I feel like they don't have Chalice. Obviously they have Blood Moon, but I feel like they don't have Chalice. No purpose for Canonist. Fiend Hunter seems underwhelming. It's hard to know how good the Reflector Mages are, although they're probably not outstanding in our current list. So I guess these 3 cards are the ones I'm really considering. Reflectors seem kind of weak, perhaps. Could shave on Mayors, I think. Other than that, I think I like a lot of what we've got going on. I don't know how good this... I guess they do have Wall of Omens. Maybe these Reflectors aren't as bad as I'm purporting. Maybe it's something like this. I don't want to go too heavy on the 3s. Nah. Don't think Mayors are very good here. My opponent should have a reasonable amount of 1-for-1 removal. I think I want Meddling Mage for sure. Maybe Thalia is the card that I'm leaving in that's not very good. Opponent has plenty of basics, obviously because of their Blood Moon situation, and may not be very heavy on creatures. I still don't think Mayors are better, though. I just don't think Mayors are good here. So yeah, I guess I guess we'll just leave it like that. I mean, we are on the draw. I still don't think I keep this since it's 7. This one's tough. Obviously, we're land heavy, but we get our scry, we get our canopy. Hopefully, we can find something to do early. I think it's better than the average 5, but only barely. I would not fault someone for mulliganing here. I will keep it. Something to do. Ziggurat cannot make mana to sack Horizon Canopy, so I don't really want to lead on that. Although now it looks like I'm not going to be sacking Horizon Canopy for quite a while, so it doesn't really matter. I did also keep a hand that's super soft to Blood Moon, but again, I don't think just going to 5 and looking for like Vial or Basic Plains is really going to make much of a difference. Also, especially not Basic Plains. In most hands, there's just too much going on. I guess Noble Hierarch or Vial is really the particularly helpful thing. If you have Noble Hierarch, you can cast everything except Freebooter under a Blood Moon. Well, assuming you also have another source. I guess you can't cast like these unless you also have Vial or Noble Hierarch plus Basic Plains, but Tarmogoyf. Okay, well I didn't really expect Tarmogoyf. So what do I name now? Is that what they revealed? No, they revealed Plains. Do I just name Blood Moon because of how badly it wallops me this game, or do I name like Lightning Helix again? Well, not again, but in that we've seen Lightning Helix as their only removal spell that we know they have for sure. It may not be in their hand, of course, but I mean, obviously we're playing this. If they had Blood Moon, they just would have cast it there, I think. So I'm gonna name Lightning Helix. Could name Anger, but don't know for sure that they have it. Meddling Mage against a largely unknown deck, I guess kind of a problem. But we do have Freebooter to help back us up a little bit. Nahiri, sure. That makes sense. So they wanted to play White Red Prison with splash green for like these cards. I wonder if they're playing any more green cards. Drew a Vial. So I just Mantis Rider attack the Nahiri for 5. Unless my opponent has like Gut Shot or Mutagenic Growth, we should be A-okay. Blue, white, red. The tiniest Goyf. At first I was like, I have this Reflector Mage for this Goyf, and then I was like, wait, it's a 1/2. No need. Jump, block. Alright. Does that mean that there is like an Anger or something coming? No, we're just gonna minus on the Reflector Mage. Guess no, or Meddling Mage, excuse me. Reflector still safe in our hand, and there's a Helix, so we did accurately name something. Yep. Well, that was a good turn for our opponent. Jeez. Well, I guess no tracker into Vial now, just Vial. That's not good. I guess we're probably gonna lose this game with that Nahiri living. Yeah, that was just about perfect. Kill 2 guys. Play Blood Moon. Seems good. Take this up. Can't cast that. Hold this land. I guess I probably should have even held this one. Yeah, I should have definitely held this one. There's no reason to play it. Stony Silence. Alright, so we're dead unless I draw Basic Plains. I guess this means I'm taking Tireless Striker out. Probably. Womp womp. This doesn't matter anyway. I can take this up to 1,000,000, I guess. I'm never removing this, right? Although I guess I don't want my opponent to know I'm never removing it. We'll be dead shortly, though. I guess we'll just say always no, always yield, make it easier on ourselves. Alright, no basic planes yet, although we do have 3 cards we can actually cast off of just basic planes. But I assume next turn we're going to get Nihiri alted if they have it in their deck, but we want to see if they have it in their deck, obviously. Alright, can't cast that one. Yeah, these were good draws. Definitely lock us out of the game that way. Sure. Alright. Wait, I thought that was fixed. Huh. Do these still not work with... Or does this still not work the correct way with Blood Moon yet? I thought the other cards did, so I'm surprised. If I had clicked yes, would it have not shocked me? No, there's just... It should never enter tapped. That doesn't make any sense. I guess hopefully we'll draw like a Cavern or an unclaimed territory, and we'll see if it doesn't work correctly with those either. But I guess it's better than discarding, so sure. Wall of Omens probably locks this up, actually, interestingly enough, and missing a land there, or missing on planes there. Don't think I have any hope of getting past this Nihiri now. Yeah. If I drew planes there, still wouldn't. Like, I play champion. They take up to 7. I play Thalia's Lieutenant attack. They take up 9. Actually, yeah, I would actually get to start attacking it. I guess I'd play this first before the Thalia's Lieutenant, but anyway. Yeah. Seems good. So, maybe we don't want these, just to play even more into their Stony Silence. But what do I really want instead of them? Like, I can put the Mayors back. Is that good? Doesn't... I mean... I guess they're just, like, one-for-oneing me. We haven't seen any kind of anger or wrath or anything, but I imagine they have to have something of the sort. I think I just need to be more disruptive and more beat down. And if I need to be more beat down, then I'd rather have these than Trackers. I think I'll still keep the Anafenza just in case they do have anger, and again, it can't be bolted. Plus, it makes my other things larger. Reflectors, I mean, they still have Wall of Omens, which is not the best Reflector Mage target. They apparently have Tarmogoyf, which is fine. Let's just try this. There's just not really a lot here for me. Soft to Blood Moon, sort of, but we have Freebooter and Thalia. I mean, I can't mulligan this hand. It's too outstanding otherwise. It's not like our opponent's always going to have Ramp into Moon, plus I do have Freebooter. Human. Reppin' the Human Tribe. Here he is, the champion. Shock down 18, play Utopia Sprawl? No, just pass. Is he getting lightning bolted then? Does this mean I am scared to play Freebooter here? And do I need to play Freebooter quite as badly as I previously did? No, not really. I think I can get away with playing Thalia this turn now. Maybe I should have attacked first. Yeah, I guess if I attack first, if I assume my opponent has Bolt, which I obviously do, we either get in the 1 damage or they kill it, and then I can change my play if I want to. They probably just take the 1 there, and then we just play Thalia, and then they kill champion EOT, or in response to Thalia, rather. Or they just kill champion and the result is the same, but I might as well just battle first. So if they have like another lightning bolt or path into Blood Moon and I jam Mantis Rider here, this game is just all but over, right? But that requires specifically 1 mana removal spell into specifically land Blood Moon. And they still have to kill my Mantis Rider. I think I get greedy here. I just need to have some beatdown going. Blue, white, red. This could be bad though. We could like lose the game on the spot if my opponent does have exactly those things. Getcha. Alright. Oh, they killed Mantis Rider. Okay. Well, at least that means we're not going to get Blood Moon next turn. Unless they have, like, Simian Spirit Guide. Two mana, 3 mana for a Stony Silence. You got it. I would definitely like to freeboot before Meddling Mage. Unfortunately, my beats are still going to be pretty anemic here. Not doing a lot, but hopefully next turn we can play like Mare if we wish. Guess I'm taking that Nahiri. I have this Thalia to annoy those cards as well, but Chandra they also do not have the double red for, so getcha. So things are looking good at the moment. So I might need to name Blood Moon off Meddling Mage. Maybe I go Meddling Mage Mayor next turn if I draw land. And if I don't, I just go Meddling Mage. Something along those lines. Yeah, something like that. Green, white. Oust. Oust my freebooter. So if they draw land, they can play one of their planeswalkers. I can make it have to be a basic or yeah, they have Nahiri Chandra. Or I can name Nahiri and force it to be untapped red source. I think I'd rather just be mana efficient and force it to be another basic. It's not like it's the end of the world if they resolve it either. They probably just kill a guy. I guess, yeah, because if it's Nahiri, yeah, we just kill them both either way. So, yeah, it's definitely not the end of the world. It's just mildly annoying, and they got a fetch land, so. Still on those 2 planeswalkers. This also doesn't get basic. So I could have, like, it doesn't get basic mountain, so I could have just named Nahiri off of this. But I guess I freeboot the Nahiri again. I want to think about my clock here. Tagging for 5, opponents down to 7, so I guess I don't freeboot. I mean, I guess I have the mayor, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether I freeboot or Meddling Mage clockwise. I guess Meddling Mage, they could draw another Nahiri. So maybe I just Meddling Mage name Nahiri. They can't get basic mountain because of the Thalia to get the Chandra into play. white, blue. Nahiri. The Harbinger. Getcha. Now we have 7 on the table, and our opponent has Nahiri Chandra mystery card. So if they have a removal spell that's not Lightning Helix, Mayor kills them. If they have a removal spell that is Lightning Helix... Oh wait, this doesn't kill them. They just kill this. I needed to draw a land again. So if this doesn't kill them, do I just bash so I can play Freebooter after I see what happens? Potentially replay this if they kill this Thalia, although I think playing Freebooter would make more sense. Does that mean I just play Freebooter beforehand in case they drew something like Blessed Alliance? I guess so. But then if it's Helix, they can kill the Freebooter and still live? Then play a Planeswalker and minus. That would be fine, though. And if it's Blessed Alliance, which they definitely could have in their deck, that would be a disaster. I guess I freeboot beforehand. If it's Helix, they kill Freebooter, they get to resolve a Planeswalker and eat a guy and then die, and that's totally okay. I guess this turns off their fetch land. Even if they have Bolt. Okay, so it is Helix, but they've elected to kill the Meddling Mage. So now they can cast one of these next turn. Then they're gonna... I guess the problem with leaving them... I guess I leave them with Nahiri. Leaving them with Chandra, they can kill my Freebooter? No, then they would just die, so they're definitely not going to do that. I feel like it just totally doesn't matter. I guess Chandra could, like, uptick into land Nahiri minus. Wait, no, they won't have Nahiri. What am I saying? That doesn't make any sense. They could draw Nahiri and land. I'm struggling to find a reason why it matters to give them one or the other. I guess I will let them keep their Nahiri. No, I could want to freeboot their Chandra to death. Is the reason? Yeah, okay, fine. So you get Chandra. We're gonna take the Nahiri. Yeah, Lightning Helix was definitely the draw there. That's a good one. Chandra minus, kill Thalia and die, yeah. It's like spend forever trying to figure out how it could possibly matter. I just don't think it does, but it's worth thinking about, I guess, just in case. Getcha. I mean, I don't know. I guess Chandra is just more dangerous, right? Because, yeah, it lets them get this. Yeah, it goes down to a lower number, but it gives them more options. Like Nahiri, they just don't have anything else to do, right? But if they Chandra plus into, you know, something, Chandra plus into Bolt, then they just die too, right? It's the same. It's the same, it's the same, it's the same. So I guess I can't figure out a way it matters, but Chandra maybe gives them more options, but theoretically goes to a lower loyalty. I don't know. Maybe I take the Nahiri. I still can't figure out why it would matter one way or the other, but either way, appreciate you tuning in for round number 4, and I'll see you for the final round in just a moment.